Hi everybody, welcome back to Jimmy Mastery. We are going to go ahead and play a nice little Baccarat session here. We've got our green units and our black units. This is the perfect amount to start with in this game. The perfect amount. We have 20 black units and we have 10 green units, okay? So we got Sweepy. I don't think you're going to be able to hang out with us today, Sweepy, because that's exactly where I'm going to put our shoe results, Sweepy. You're going to have to get out of here, buddy. As much as we love you, you got to go. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're going to go ahead and start off with 2 units on player. Okay, we've got a 0 for player, and we have a 2 for bank. Okay, so we have an 8, and we're going to have a 2 for bank. So we do get the victory there. Okay, now guys, what I want to have you do is I'm going to be, you can make a comment in here. I'm going to make a quiz. Which Baccarat do you prefer I show? The whiteboard where I'm on there with the big cards and I flip them over, or do you prefer this way? Okay, all right, so we're up 2, and that was a player one right here. Okay, hopefully you guys can see the shoe from where you're at. Okay, all right, so what we're going to do, we want to press this. We're going to go right back on player. Okay, not only do so, basically this is our profit. Okay, now what we want to do now is we want to match that. Okay, we want to get aggressive. If we lose, we're going to be down 2 units, but we want to. Sleepy, you got to go. Get. No, go. Come on. Sorry, buddy. You're messing everything up. I love you. You can come on the craps table, but not the Baccarat table, buddy. It's just too difficult. All right. So what we want to do, we'll be down 2, or we're going to end up getting a 1 black unit here, and just like that, we'll be at the 1 black unit, 2 green unit on profits, which is great. So that's what you want to do. You want to attack like that. Okay, there we go. It worked out, 7-6. 7-6, and then they give us a black unit. So just like that, we're going to put our 2 back. This is our original, and this is all profit. So just like that, we started it off back-to-back victories, and just like that, we are up 1 black unit and 2 green. Okay? All right. Now what do we want to do? Now we want to use money management. Okay? Now we want to use money management. So we don't want to make it easy for them to get it back. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go with a green, 1 green, and we're going to switch it. Okay? We're just guessing. There's no pattern. We're at the very beginning of the shoe. We're just guessing, guys. Okay, we have a 9 for player. Looks like player is going to win. Oh, no. Not so fast. Not so fast. It ain't over until it's over. So we're going to go ahead and just repeat that. Okay, we have a 1 for player, and we have a 2 for bank. It's going to stay at 1, and it's going to stay at 2. So we're going to get the victory, 2-1. So anyway, I'm going to do a quiz on which one you like better. You either like the whiteboard where I stand up there in front of the whiteboard and we use the big cards, or you like this one better. Okay, unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys like the simulation one where it's the digital online. YouTube doesn't allow that no more. Okay, that is against the social casino policy. Okay, all right, so just like that. Did we take our money? I know we're up this. I don't know if I gave myself one or not. Here, if this don't fit, yeah, I'm gonna put one back. I had already given it myself because this is even here. This is our original, and we only gained 1 unit there. So we are at 1 black, 3 green. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, that was a chop on the bank, okay? All right, so this one, once again, we're just kind of guessing here, guys. We're just gonna go with the second bank. Right now we're guessing. We have a 4. We have an 8. That's all she wrote. Okay, so we're going to get the victory. Okay. All right. So now we're going to exchange this for 1. Now we'll leave it at, we'll exchange. Now we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. Okay, so we get the drop. So what do we have here? We have sisters, or we have couples. These are called couples. So these couples, who taught me that? Eric from California. He calls these couples. So I started picking up on that. So usually when the couples come out, it usually stays that way for like a 3-pack. Not all the time, but sometimes. So we're going to go definitely with the chop here. And what we're going to do now, this is where we're going to make an aggressive move, okay? We're going to actually go 4 units on the chop, okay? Because we want to continue with pressure while we're up. That is very important because it gets them where you're using house units to get more units, okay? If it doesn't go well, it's no big deal. You're still up 1 black unit, okay? All right, so we're going to go with player, which we call player. Now, guys, if you guys are watching me right now and you're not subscribed, do me a favor, sign into your YouTube account or your Google account and your YouTube account because you got to be signed in and hit the subscribe button. Okay, we got a 4. Start supporting the channel. We got a 1. Okay. Oh, man, we're on fire, dude. We are on fire. They need an 8 or a 7. Dude, really? That really just happened? Come on, bro. Gosh. Boy, you want to talk about an early celebration? That was brutal. 9 to 8? Really? Oh, come on, man. All right, we're going to use our last one that we're in profit, 1 black unit on the run. Two, 6. Okay, that's all she wrote. But we only get half. We only get half because that is the type of table that we're on. That's the way it works at my casino when you have a 6 victory on the banker side. Only the banker side. So we're only going to get 2 units there. So now we're at the 1 black, 2 green on the profit side, okay? Better than nothing. Okay, so we had another bank drop. All right, let's just go back with the 2 green on the bank side. I'm not comfortable with going bigger than that on this particular spot. 7, that's tough to beat. Oh, man, we are on fire, dude. That's a 9. Okay, so we ended up getting back our full amount of what we were up before. And now we're at 2 black units. And this sucker keeps coming down. So we're only going to go 1. We're going to ride it, but we're going to go really low because we don't expect to keep having that drop and drop and drop forever. Probably going to end right now. Yep, that's it. All right. So player gets the victory and cuts the momentum. All right. So we have a player chop. Player. Okay. Oh, guys, don't forget. I've been getting a lot of orders online. I've been getting a lot of orders at jimmymastery.com for my Baccarat training, because there's a special right now for the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. You get buy one, get one free. So you pick out the one, and people have been really smart because they've been getting the free one, which I don't blame them. What they've been doing is they've been buying the Baccarat total package, and then they've been saying, give me the double trigger for free, which I don't blame them, because that is a really good one. So you guys could go ahead and take advantage of that. Now, the reason why I did it that way, a lot of you guys wanted me to reduce the pricing. I can't do that. I cannot do that, because there's just been too many people that all paid a certain price. So everybody has to pay the same price. And those are so worth it, guys. You have no idea how well you can do if you do it the right way. But the reason why I did it this way was because everybody can get a fair deal. Even people that have already ordered, they can now go there and order something else and add to their toolbox. I always talk about add more knowledge to your toolbox. And now you can get another one, and then you get your bonus for free, okay? All right, guys, so what do we want to do here? We're going to go with the drop, okay? Now, what are we going to do here? This is a very important part right here, okay? We can be conservative, or we can really, really, really try to use and penalize them when we have an advantage. And that's exactly what we're going to do, is we're actually going to go all of it on what we're up. So we have 1 black and 3 green. I'm willing to be even, or I'm really looking to get my way I like to play is anytime I have them by the balls, I like to take advantage of that to see if I can get off the table quicker. The faster you get off with the profit, the better. Freaking 9, dude. Yeah, if that would have been a 9, could you imagine? Oh, wow, guys, we're on fire today. All right, now what else do I always teach you guys? Whenever you're hot is when you want to do your pressing. But you don't want to overdo it on every single hand. Like, you would be foolish to press all this right now. Okay, that would make no sense. You want to just make it where you have to just keep winning and winning and winning, and otherwise you're even. Now that is kind of ridiculous. I don't mind these one quick presses, and now you're in good situation. Now you have 2 black, 3 black, and 2 green. We're going to change this for a black. So you got 3 black and 2 green already. You can go. You can go. Now we played that correctly. Okay? There's no guarantee that it was going to drop, but that's what the board is doing. The board is showing signs of more dropping than chopping. And I have t-shirts that say, if it ain't a drop, play the chop. And it's the opposite way. If it's a chop, or if it's a chop, play the drop. No, wait, I'm sorry. If it's not a drop, play the chop. If it's a drop, play the drop. It's that simple, okay? I made that complicated though. All right. Now, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want a freebie here. I would recommend a freebie. Now, if you're in a situation, especially for those of you guys that have got my training, and you know we only play triggers in the training. So we don't play every hand. We only play perfect spots. So if you guys are that have gotten the training, and you're playing, and you don't have anybody on your table that's playing, and they won't let you have free hands, which is pretty typical, just do the minimum. If you got no choice and you got to keep the dealer going, just do the minimum. If you lose when you have the minimum, just do the minimum again. Don't go up if you're not supposed to do the trigger play. Only do your normal unit sizing when it's the trigger is alerting you to do it. So in here, we're going to do a free one, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll make pretend that we're really at the casino. We'll make pretend, and we're just going to go one green unit, because we're going to make pretend we're by ourselves and they're not going to deal. They're not going to deal unless we do it. So we're just going to go with the drop. And it's just a guess based on what the board is doing. And we're just going to do the minimum. So if we lose and we don't like the next one, we're just going to do the minimum again. We're not even going to go up. So in other words, is you should try to be able to break even on the ones that you're not supposed to be doing anything on. If that makes sense. Okay, that's a great, great score. And that's a better score. So that was a tough one. So no big deal. And that is going to chop. All right. So now we feel more comfortable in this particular spot to do the drop on banker. So we're going to go 3. Whoa, way too much. We're going to get change for 4 green. And what we're going to do, we're going to do 3 units. Okay, we're going to do 3 units on that second drop on bank. Okay, we have a 4 against the 1. We have an 8. It's not looking good. Oh my God, we're so lucky. Wow. We are so lucky to tie that one, 8-8. So we're just going to go ahead and do it again. We have a 1 against an 8, baby. It's over. That's what I'm talking about. Board is very simple for us today. Okay, we're going to get 3 green from the banker over here. And there's our 3 green. And we're rolling, baby. We're rolling. All right. We want to go ahead and take this one off. But in order for us to continue, we're just going to go with the minimum if we have no choice. If nobody's going and we have to keep moving along, that's what we're going to do. Oh my goodness, what is going on today? We are on fire, dude. We are getting lucky. I should increase this right now. All right, let's do it. Let's go again. That was a tie. We were very fortunate to tie that. That's like the 3rd time. 0, 0. You notice it's always like that? You notice it's always like that. When you have a 0 on one side, the other side's a 0. It's always like that. Ooh, we're in great shape. We can't lose. We can't lose. Look at this crap. We can't even beat a 0. What the? That's what I always like to say. What the? That was ridiculous. I thought for sure we had that one. 2. We can beat that. All right, that's good. We got a 6. We got a 6 here. 0 to 6. Oh man, we're only going to get half of that. I'm not even going to take it, guys. I don't have anything lower than that that's in front of me. So I'm not even going to take it. I'm just going to act like that was a tie. Okay? So it does get the victory here, though. All right. So we're going to go with the same one again. Three. 4, 7, 5 to 7. We lose. All right, no big deal. Went back to the chop. All right, guys, so here's where we're going to get a little, let's take a look at where we are, okay? We have 1 black, 2 black, 3 black, almost 4 black, guys. Okay, we almost got 4 black. That's pretty good. So we don't want to go crazy here. We're just going to go 2 green units. 2 to 7, 8. God, we're getting lucky today, guys. We're getting so lucky today. The deck is just slapping us in the face with good luck today. Okay, there we go. So we got back our 1 unit and we went up another unit. Okay, so it does indeed drop. Okay, so we're gonna, now one of the things though is don't look back here where player is and say, oh, player never came down 3, so I'm gonna go with the chop. Don't do that. Don't look back and say, what did player do last time? You want to just focus on the board of what the board is, like what the board is doing. And what is the board doing? It's dropping. The board is dropping. So we're going to go with the drop. Now we're not going to go big. We're just going to go one little green. Okay, money management. Okay. $2 to 9. Okay, that's not going to work. And we got a chop. So it does have that consistent pattern. It does show a consistent pattern, but I don't have any really regrets on that. If we were doing a chop board, then obviously that would have been a winner there for us, but I don't really see the point of doing a chop board on this one right here. I would focus on the second drop, and then I would carry it down on playing the winner, but I would reduce whatever I win on the second one. Whatever I win on the second one, I'm going to go lower as I go down with them. Okay? The only way I'm going to change what my mind frame is if I see a change in the board on the next 25%. So this is the first 25% of the board. We'll analyze each 25% as we go. Okay? All right, so let's go with bank here. Let's try to get that back. We lost 1 and we're going to go up 1. Okay, we got a 2 for player, a 2 for bank, a 0 for a player. Come on, bro. Oh, wait, actually, no, that's good. We win. What am I thinking? We got a 2. I was thinking this made it a 0, so we're good. We got 2 to 0. We don't care as long as we win. And once again, we get back the 1 we lost, and we go up and add more to our profits. And we get the same exact pattern going every single time. Now, I know everybody out there right now would go with the chop. Everybody's going to go player right here. Not everybody. Not everybody. All right, we're going to go with bank, but very, 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 very small. Very small. We're probably going to lose this one. I don't know what's going on today, boy. I don't know what's going on. I think I should pack up right now and head straight to the casino. I don't know what's going on, but my mojo is hot today. This is what I told you guys. When you're on fire is when we should be pressing, okay? We should be pressing right now, all right? Now what we're going to do, we're going to look for the walk-off right here, okay? It's our final hand. So check this out. We've got, okay, we're going to get change for a black. We're going to get change for another black. And we've got another black here that we're going to get changed for as well. So guys, we've got 5 black units that we've done today, okay? What we're going to do is this. We're going to go ahead and press it to 2 black units on our final one. No matter what happens, we're going home with 3 black units, more than we started with, no matter what happens, okay? So, we're either going to have a really great day or an okay day, okay? So we're going to go with 2 black units on banker to drop, and we're going to go with the momentum. We're going to go with the hot streak. Here we go. Oh, God. That ain't good, man. Can we do it again? Oh my goodness, bro. This is insane, dude. I swear I'm going to, guys, I'm going to the casino right now. I'm going to the casino right now. All right, so today's session was incredible. Talk about a hot streak. We got 4, 5, 6, 7 black units. And this baby did drop. And we had a really good pattern today, guys. A really good pattern. Guys, if you take your Baccarat very seriously, I have a lot of loyal people out there. I know I went through a branding change that's kind of reduced. A lot of the people don't know. They're still looking for the old name. A lot of people have no idea that I even changed names. So my views have went down because of the branding change. I had no choice because of the new YouTube regulations. I have to follow them and I have to do it correctly. We are only using props, this type of content. Now I got some great news. So everything that I'm doing, this is educational. I'm using props, I'm using units. These are units. But when you go to jimmymastery.com and you get the training will show you all the correct unit sizing. It'll talk to you about when to switch. It'll give you strategies. It'll give you everything that you need in that Baccarat total package. That is what supports this channel, and that is what increases your win rate by 33%. That's no lie. That's just fact, okay? I'm telling you, the data does not lie. It's the truth. Once you watch it and you participate in it, you'll see exactly what I'm saying. And you'll be like, wow, I see why now. I see what he's doing. I see how he does his triggers. All right? Now, there's some really good strategies in there. Right now, you get buy one, get one free. So now, if you've been thinking about it, now is the time to do it. That is going to end. And when it ends, I'm not going to bring it back. I'm only doing it for the holidays. Okay? I'm only doing it for this Thanksgiving to the Christmas time. That's it. All right. Now, another big thing that's going on with the channel. I have all 3 of my memberships completed. I have the bronze, I have the silver, and I have the gold. Okay? I just added the silver members. The silver members now get to watch all of the real money casino play. They now get to watch that along with the gold. The gold and the silver each get that. So what's the difference between the gold and the silver? The difference between those two is that the gold is allowed to have private get-togethers. So for example, when I'm going to a specific casino or I'm going to a state or something like that, I'm going to have like party get-togethers for the day for the gold members. The gold members also get gifts. They get gifts. So right now I'm making gold money clips for the gold members. So the gold members, they pay a little more, but to be honest with you, the difference that you get is really going back to you anyway, because that's what pays for the gifts and things like that. You're pretty much just paying the extra, and you're basically buying your own gifts, but the gold is basically saying, hey, we're going to support your channel and what you're doing, because it's very expensive, guys, to travel and to play real play every day at different casinos, okay? It's very expensive. You have to understand, in order for this channel to be able to compete with Bluff, I need your support, because that guy's getting $80,000 a month from his YouTube channel in advertisement revenue. $80,000 a month. So when he goes and he does all these exciting plays, it's because it's all funded. It's that simple. It's not even coming out of his own pocket. So, I mean, technically it is, because it's his advertisement revenue. So technically it is, which, to be quite honest with you, that guy really needs my help. He really needs my help. I was going to help him, but I didn't help him because he's an entertainment player. And because he's an entertainment player, he's doing like kind of stupid things. But then again, where I could really help him is by helping him understand. So like if I go and I watch all his videos, I'm going to be honest with you, what you're about to hear. If I watch all his videos, for the year, I would save him over $200,000 of income per year. That's a fact. That is a fact. Because the things that he does, even though he could still make it entertaining, but his just the way he plays and the things that he does, he doesn't have the discipline that is necessary. And I'm not taking a shot at him or anything if he happens to see this. I'm not doing that. I'm just being honest with you. So I'll tell you what, Bluff, you're going to have to pay me to save you the 200 grand a year, okay? All right. So guys, I need the memberships to get me going. That's the goal for 2026. I'm willing to do it, but I need your support on it, okay? Because again, it's very expensive. So by having these members come in and that grow, that will be the game changer. So I'm looking to do the opposite of what he's doing. What he's doing is he's just letting everybody see his videos on his real money play. And he's getting the advertisement money. Guys, I can't do that. I can't compete with him right now. I'm not even in his ballpark right now on the amount of views that he gets. He gets like 100,000 views in a day. I get like 300 or 400 views in a day. I mean, I'm not even in his league when it comes to YouTube, okay? I'm a little peon, all right? Even though I'm probably the best one out there that gives you the best educational content and gives you the best chance of winning. That's true, and that's why the people do support me. So, but I think that we can get there. I think that we can give him a run for his money in the next 2 years. I really do. If you guys are able to come in and help me, we can do it together. And I know that the channel will grow so fast if we can get that done. All right? That's the goal for 2026. All right, guys, thank you so much. Start by today. Go to jimmymastery.com and get the training, and that will help us and get your free bonus as well. It takes about 20 minutes to process your order, okay? Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll send the survey to you by saying, hey, do you like this way better, or do you like the whiteboard better with the big cards? I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you guys, okay? I think I know which one is better, but I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. It's, after all, hey, I'm doing this channel for you guys, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.